chat, listen. You can say what you will. Someone just said, oh, chill, it's just the Jets, bro. You need to understand something and understand something well, okay? Yes, it's the Jets that we beat. Not the biggest deal, not the craziest win ever. I understand that. But here's what you have to understand. What matters right now, and all that matters right now, okay, is the fact that we are currently 4-3. We have not been 4-3 in 6 years, man. 6 years. I don't think y'all realize how big this moment is. This is huge. Like, yeah, it was a Mickey Mouse win against the Jets, yeah. But we're 4-3 now, bruh. That is astonishing for the Panthers. Now, to be fair, all things considered, that game, I'm not going to lie to you, bro, that game was a snooze fest. I don't know who in here watched it, bro, but that game was... I was actually, like, put to sleep with how boring that game was. Ugly win, but a win is a win? Exactly, bro. Facts. A win is a win. It is what it is, bro. It is. Was it the cleanest win ever? No. And the fact that it was as close as it was, honestly, bruh, like, this game should not have been giving me bubble guts the entire time. Like, I kid you not, I was in shambles watching this entire game. Like, really, we had some impressive drives. The D showed up when they needed to, okay? But I feel like we should have been way more aggressive on offense, dude. You tell me that game was 13-6. All they needed, bro, was a touchdown to catch right back up. Like, it was not that far of a game. Like, it was not like a BTA. You get what I'm saying? But it's fine, though, bro. It's fine. I'm not one to dwell in the past. I'll say this, though, bro. If you're a Jets fan, I feel your pain. Y'all can say all you want to, bro. I know I've definitely been very vocal about how painful it is to be a Panthers fan. Bruh. Jets fans, that's a different kind of pain, bro. You're telling me you're rooting for a team that's 0-7? Your quarterback, no offense, is Justin Fields? I'm not gonna lie to you, Brett, and I mean no offense by this, but I am so shocked that he is still in the NFL. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. How is Justin Fields still in the NFL? I have yet to see homie have a solid season. It was not our cleanest game, but at least we won, bro. It could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. We could have handed them their very first dub, and that would have sent me down. That would have sent me into a fit of rage. Leggett was low-key fired today. Oh, Leggett was going crazy, man. Also, J.C. Horn with the freaking double interception. You love to see that, man. Now, I'll say this, but and I'll say this more importantly. Here's the thing with the Carolina Panthers. Here's what drives me crazy as a Panthers fan, and I've seen this happen for far too long now. It's just Panther vibes, I guess. It's just we're known to do this. If the Panthers face a great team, like if we know we're facing like a freaking the Bills or, Bills, Chiefs, Eagles, we play our hearts out. We go out on that field and we play like it's our last game on this planet, bruh. All of our families are on the line. If we lose this, everybody's getting vanquished. They go and they give it their all, right? And that's awesome. You love to see that. But whenever we play teams that should be an easy dub, we struggle. Why is that the case? Makes no sense, bruh. If you looked at how we played last week against the Cowboys, who has a really, really strong offense, their defense is trash, but, offense is great. We were toe-to-toe with them the entire game, didn't let our foot off the gas for a second, and we ended up beating them, right? In the game the entire time. Today, against the Jets, bro, I know we can play good and hold our own against great teams in the NFL. How about we do the exact same thing against teams that play like Dookie? I don't feel like I'm asking for much here, dog. I'm not asking for much here. I can't wait for you guys to play the Chiefs and the Falcons. I'm not scared. And you can clip this and prepare it for when it happens. When we play the Chiefs and when we play the Falcons again, I promise you we will do great. We will play phenomenal when we play those teams again. And you can clip this, bruh. Clip it right now and have it ready. On everything I love, whether we win or lose, we're going to win, by the way. But let's say even if we do lose, it'll be close. Glazing the Panthers, bro, we won. We're 4-3. We haven't been 4-3 in freaking gosh dang 6 years. You're dang right I'm going to glaze my team. Yes. I'm going to need Andy to lock in next week. Let me speak on this real quick. Listen. So, for those who watched the game, if you were aware, Bryce Young, at one point in the game, later in the second half of the game, he, I think, injured his ankle. I think maybe he, rolled it. I don't think he's, injured, season-ending injury. Pray to God not. But I think he just rolled his ankle. And then Andy Dalton took over, and he closed the game out. That's all good. That's all fine and good. Here's my biggest concern as of right now. We play the Bills next week. I don't know if y'all forgot this or not, but we have the Bills next week. And then Milk just said next game was a loss. Look, chat real quick. Type 1 if you think we stand a chance against the Bills next week. Type 2 if not. 1 if we're beating the Bills. 2 if we're losing. And be honest, everyone just said 2 and zeros. Okay, well, was good, JP, on the stream. If we don't, and this is no offense to Andy Dalton, right? But I'll say this, Brett. If we don't have Bryce Young for next week's game against the Bills, we will be cooked. We will be, not only will we be cooked, we will be burnt, dude. We'll be torched. If we don't have Bryce Young for next week's game, oh! I can't even fathom the idea, bruh. I really can't. Just the idea of that is making my stomach bubble. Oh my. I mean, here's the thing with Andy Dalton. He has the potential to be good. Andy Dalton is not a bad QB. But when he gets in those moments of, I'm just going to start chucking it and see what happens, that scares me, bruh. When he gets like that, that's a little scary. And I don't like seeing that, dude. I really don't. So, yeah, I pray to... I'm going to be praying every single night this week, up until Sunday, that Bryce Young has enough time to heal his ankle, okay? So he can be ready for the Bills game. I don't know how bad the injury was, but I pray to God. If they need, a personal assistant for this entire week to just carry Bryce Young around so he doesn't put any pressure on his ankle, call me right now. Hit my line right now, Carolina Panther organizations. I will be there every single day for free. Whatever I need to do to make sure Bryce is on that field next week healthy, you hit my line and I'll do it, bro. I'll pay you to do that, dude. That's how bad I need him on that field, bro. Cam should come out of retirement and become a backup. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Look, y'all know I love Cam Newton, bro. Y'all know I love Cam Newton, but his football years are over. He's on not EA. What's that channel? ESPN. He's on ESPN now. He's with freaking Stephen A. Smith yapping about the games. I prefer him just in the booth yapping more so on the field. And I love Cam Newton, but his legacy is complete. It's complete, bro. I've invested too much time in Bryce Young for something to change. You know what I'm saying? We need Teddy Bridgewater. Oh my gosh. There is no way you just said that in my stream. Bro just said Teddy Bridgewater. Hunter BRQB. Look, hey, if it comes down to it, hit my line. If it comes down to it, hit my line. I promise you, if you need that, I can fill those shoes. You can't throw. Who can't throw? GG. I promise you, chat, I would be out there looking like prime Cam Newton on that field against the Bills. I'd make the Bills look like they're playing freaking little, what's that brand? Freaking Pee Wee football, bruh. Max 10 yards,